All right. You know what? I know I said that I was leaving, and I am, but I ran across some stuff that I wanted to talk about. And um, something about Trump signed the executive order that individuals who are on public housing got 2 years effective 2026. You have to figure out your life because public housing isn't something you're supposed to be on all your life. It's only to get you on your feet. So somebody posted that apparently. So I wanted to come and talk about this real quick because I'm up. I'm up working and I'll be going to sleep soon. But you know, my company, Divine Services, um, was something that I had planned for quite some time. And I wasn't even really sure like what I was gonna do. Like it was kind of like a decision that I made. Um, because it's my path and it's still my path. But well, what I did was started making a decent amount of money. Started making a decent amount of money, very, very decent amount of money. Very. And, you know, I'm a woman in my 40s, you know, said, hey, it's time for me to get it together. I want to prepare myself to buy a house. Business was running smoothly. There was no issues. I decided to um, walk away from a 3-bedroom Section 8 voucher. You know why I decided to do that? Because I could see in the future that Section 8 was going to be something that was not going to be around anymore. And this is something that I've been talking about for quite some time, something that people like to ignore. So, this is kind of where we are at with the situation, and this is where America is at. This is where America is going. And what pisses me off about the situation is when you are a person that is elevating yourself, when you are elevating yourself, which has nothing to do with nobody else, somebody else elevating themselves, as long as they're not doing anything to harm you, should not bother you at all. But that's everybody doesn't think that way. So I ended up moving at the spur of the moment because I didn't want to live in a house with mold. And it wasn't like a lot of mold. It was just like a little mold, but I was already ready to make that move. So, and so I get into my house, and I think that the landlord issues would have been easier for me to deal with had I not been getting stalked and harassed. People can tell people to get it together, and you need to get it together. And I'm telling people that too. However, this is what I want to say. I totally understand where a lot of, especially women, are coming from, especially Black women, because there are men and women in the Black community that do not want to see other Black people prosper. They don't want to see that. They don't. And so when you look at that, it's really fucked up. Like, no wonder a lot of people hate Black people. No wonder, you know? I mean, to prosper is not about being rich. It's about at least, having the things that you need. Black people are making it way difficult for other Black people to survive. We are looking at Black genocide straight up and down. It's, the same thing that Black people said about gay people. Their theory was that, well, if people are gay, that means that nobody's having babies and that's death. Well, what the hell do you think that you're doing when you are calling people's job, when you are fucking harassing their businesses, when you are spreading fucking rumors about them, when you are harassing them every fucking day, distracting them from what the fuck they need to be doing? What the fuck do you think that you're doing? You're committing fucking genocide. And it is sick. And I've been telling people about this. I've been warning people about this. I've been saying it over and over and over and over and over and over again so many damn times. And it's not just about the actions that they're taking. No, especially men are purposely trying to derail women, constantly, Black women, right? Constantly doing fuck shit, okay? It's here. It's here and it's happening. It's good. Like people don't realize that there are going to be changes in the next couple of years that people need to be prepared for. And I've been telling people this for the longest. I didn't vote at all, by the way. I didn't vote for Trump or Kamala. Okay? Here's the thing about it. It's not just the actions that Black people are taking towards each other. It is also speaking curses on each other, reading out of the Bible at each other, Bible thumping at each other. This, I can tell you straight up and down that your struggle has a lot to do with Black genocide, which goes back to the Bible. Black people on a regular basis are conjuring spirits. Spirit is very real. Very real. And unless you Black women want to end up on a damn street corner with your kids selling ass, it's time to stop listening to the bullshit. Any Black man that you see trying to compromise a Black woman financially has got to be dealt with. This shit is about to get real out here. Oh yeah, and I'm using my magic. If you owe me money, you're going to pay it. I'm not talking about my clients. I'm talking about on a personal level. If you owe me money, you're going to pay it whether or not you want to or not. You're going to pay it. Because you know what? Especially when you think about that's just like yesterday. These Black men was running around here lying and saying that I gave my man some money and he ran off. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If a man took some money from me and ran off, oh, baby. And this is the whole thing about being a witch. Do you think things would work out for that person if they did that? Just saying. Do you think that that person would be able to just go and get away with that and just go fra la la? No, no. So I don't even know why y'all are even saying that because, yeah, no. Like, I would get instant justice. I would just call the Chronos on that shit. Yeah, no. Ain't nobody gonna do no shit like that to me and have me compromised. No, because I'm going to find a motherfucking way. You understand me? Not only am I going to find a motherfucking way, but I am a manifester. It don't matter if I get 2 views or 200 views. I'm going to manifest off that motherfucking shit. So no black man could ever keep me down. Now the question is, he's not in social media harassing me. Okay, he's taking care of his business. What's up with you black men running around here stalking women on the internet? Like, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. You think that that shit is not going to fucking affect you? It is. Trust me, it will. You're going to see the effects because you know what these women are going to start doing and you know what these men are going to start doing? They're going to start, they either going off, they either going to unalive themselves. Okay, that's obviously because if you feel like you can't live without some kind of Section 8 voucher or whatever, and it just puts you in a despair, people are going to have to stop fucking around. It's like, that's just like yesterday. I think I spent maybe 3 hours dealing with a bunch of bullshit. You people are so irresponsible on here. So irresponsible to sit up here and fuck around. Who in the fuck has 2 to 3 hours to fuck around? Nobody. Nobody has 2 to 3 hours of their fucking day to fuck around. And what black men are doing on here is bullshit. And I'm going to tell you something. Y'all are very genocidal. Okay? Y'all are horrible. And y'all are purposely trying to make shit harder on the woman. Do you really believe that God is going to let you get away with that? And then, y'all, they will have the audacity to try to judge somebody in their spiritual beliefs. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious right now? Like, and you know what? When y'all do the fuck shit and the shit comes crashing down upon you, because you know you ain't right, when you do the fuck shit and it doesn't work out for you, you're blaming it on witches. Did you ever stop to think that it was just karma biting you in your ass for what you did? Do you have any idea how to take any responsibility for your actions? I don't think so. Do I look like I had time yesterday to sit up here and argue with some dude on the fucking... And first of all, yes, I can take back my time, and I do. I take back my time, I take back my money, I take back my energy, I take back my life, even if you got to lose yours. Because you know what? A lot of you black men are very irresponsible. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. That's why don't nobody want to be with no black man. And you know what y'all do? Is there any white men on the... I mean, it may be some trolls. I believe it's some white trolls, but few and far between. Okay, it's a lot of you black men running around here on the internet doing fuck shit, and you know what? That shit is going to affect you. It is going to affect you. You either have money or you don't. One or the other. Do you have money? If you don't have money, okay, that's just that's just it. And nobody has time, nobody has room for all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, trust me. It is sick and it's sad that Black men would purposely do that. Your karma's coming for you. What are you gonna do? You know what you need to do? You need to gather up as many of your fucking pennies as you can and put it together. And you need to give back to the community that you have fucked over, which is your own fucking community. Because when it's all said and done, you're going to be out on your motherfucking ass. I had everybody and their mama after me because I was making 6 figures. You know why people do things like that? Because they have time. See, a person like myself doesn't have time. The reason why you have time, Black person, to hate on another Black person is because you got some kind of stipend. See, I gave mine up. I gave up an entire 3-bedroom voucher. And you know what Black men said? Black men said, let me shove the pork fat down your goddamn throat like fucking Precious. Black men could not handle the fact that I could afford my own place without Section 8. Y'all going to deal, it's about to be Armageddon around this motherfucker. And y'all all voted for Trump. Now look at what Trump doing. You think that these women, I'm going to tell you something. I got women lined up right now. You think that these women are not, they about to line up. I got women contacting me, asking me, are you doing a group ritual, Jamila? What's going on? What's the dealio? You know why? You know why? Because we getting ready to put the pedal to the motherfucking metal. That's a fact. And any of y'all that are running around here trying to create death, poverty, sickness, homelessness for anybody, you're fucked. And I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to bring it to you, brother, because you've been irresponsible, haven't you? You've been running around here dropping revenge porn, purposely trying to do this, purposely trying to do that. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. By my God, on my God, everything, and it usually happens at the last goddamn minute. I'm talking about at the very last minute. Spirit is going to make sure that the shit blows up in y'all face. That's a fact. Spirit gonna make sure of that. Yes. Okay. You Black men, in particular in the South, have been putting women in compromising positions for way too long. First of all, I had never heard of a man doing stuff like that. I'm going to be honest with you. It was culture shock. I've had issues with men, not those kinds of issues. I ain't never had those kind of issues. So y'all going to have to deal with that shit. And especially if these women come to my business just threatening to take their life or beat them up or what is so disgusting. Like you're disgusting. Threatening their lives, threatening the lives of people. Listen, my demons are going to make sure that you do not harm these people, because everybody that you have compromised and people have been, let's wait. Well, I'll wait till then. I'll wait till then. I'll wait till then. I'll put it off. I'll put it off and put the next couple of years is crunch time for so many people. When it comes to their finances, You're gonna have to make plans. Whether or not, I don't know, some of y'all, like, hell, I even thought about getting a tiny home. I've even thought about it. You're going to have to start looking at alternatives as to what the fuck you're going to do. And you got to understand that these Black men are in a spiritual battle with us. It's fucking ridiculous, but it's the truth. A lot of you Black men running around here talking about religion, religion, religion. You want to run around here and talk about religion, but at the same time, you're doing fuck shit. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to deal with that, hon. You're going to have to deal with that. And you know what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to continue to be? Because I'm going to tell you something. We're near the end. We're near the end. And I realize that a lot of you Black men are very, very suicidal and homicidal. Y'all got some problems. Okay. Y'all are literally trying to breed yourselves out. Some of y'all also, that's why we value and we cherish a good Black man that is going to take care of business. That's, not going to take a woman's money and run off. I ain't had no man do that to me. If I had a man that I gave any amount of money to, that money coming right back to me no matter what. So I don't have those problems. I control this shit. But that man, all of you men are going to have to grow the fuck up. Y'all want to cry over hair and makeup. Oh, hair and makeup is witchcraft and da 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 da. Hey, man, hey, it's the real world. And you're trying to make it difficult for us to survive in it. Do you understand me? So this is a matter of life and death. Stop committing genocide amongst your own people, you idiots. If I see any of you Black men doing it, all of you are on the fucking chopping block. Every last one of y'all. You understand me? I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Y'all fuck around. Y'all play around way too much. You playing around with people's lives and shit, talking shit. That's all you do is talk shit that you can't back up. And then you want to come to me, a Satanist, and tell me that I'm evil because I'm defending myself against you. Sure. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you Black women, y'all better wise up. Y'all better wise up. Okay? Wise up. You're going to have to buy your own food. You're going to have to fucking pay your own rent. You're going to have to pay or mortgage. All those programs I've been telling y'all for years. That's one of the reasons why I got off of it. And Black men said, no, we're going to harass you every day. We're going to bring negativity to you. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to do this. And you know what I'll do? I'll light a goddamn skull candle on y'all bastards, skull and bones. See, y'all assuming that people that you are attacking do not have a will to live. But you know what? They have a stronger will to live than you. Okay? I don't give a damn about them bobblehead women y'all be messing around with. I don't care about them. Their opinion and their presence does not matter. Because, a friend of mine that just recently got killed, well, she was a friend. We kind of had our issues. Y'all were calling up to her job, trying to get her fired from her job. When we were staying at the extended stay, y'all were calling up to the extended stay, possibly disrupting business and stuff. And you people do this shit out in the damn open. You may not go to jail for that, but you better believe that spirit is coming. I can hear the marching. I can hear it coming for you. Yeah. And it's not up to you. You don't tell somebody, you don't come around flagging people's channels talking about get a job. No, that's not your fucking choice. You don't have the right to tell nobody what their choices are in life, do you? No, you don't. The more real that it gets out here, the worse it's going to get for y'all. A lot of you women need spiritual protection. You do. Because they're reading out of the Bible, which is over 5,000, 6,000, 60,000 years old, conjuring all this stuff, bringing this negativity. The Bible is a male book of warlockism. It's a male book of magic, is what it is. Okay, they are pushing. They, for some reason, there's been a lot of hatred, a lot of hate. That's one of the reasons why I'm getting ready to leave the South, because it's really, really bad. It's like a condensed soup down here. Okay, those of you that are running around here hating. And then also another thing, I told y'all what they doing is they sitting up here, they going to these people, they're going to people over in the islands to get spiritual work done on you, getting witchcraft done on you and everything. They are fucking possessed. And you better get it together. Seriously. Somebody put some shit on my man. I'm still trying to get that shit off of him. Still trying to get that shit off of him. And it'll get off of him. Y'all need to wake up. Nobody has time to sit around and listen to somebody playing a fucking laugh track. Nobody. Okay? You know, and I've been telling people you don't have time to be fucking around, because, you know, I can sit up here and I can laugh at it sometimes, but I can't laugh at it all the goddamn time. I'm not going to fucking do it, because you know what? People got shit to do. You know the way I look at it? I manifest whatever I want. That's what I manifest. Why are they reading out of a Bible, but they're not getting any money? Why they not getting no money? Yeah, we'll talk about more. We'll talk about it a little bit more later, because I'm getting ready to roll over and take my ass to sleep. Yes, I am. And then here's another thing, black men, you got to grow up. You got to learn how to start building with these women. Hey, Stevan. Hey, you got to start learning how to build with these women. Okay? That's what your mate is. They're a helpmeet. Stop running around here trying to, running around here with the, because when my sons get married, they gonna get some women that got something going on. I ain't about to have them fucking around with no hoes or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to quit doing that. Y'all running around here trying to act like y'all pimping. I'm pimping. Grow up. Grow the fuck up. That's what I'm going to say to you is grow up. Straight up and down. Be a responsible man. Ain't no, and yeah, definitely ain't got no time for her. Definitely don't have time for that. Mm-mm. I don't have no time for no celebrity gossip. I don't have time for no damn beef or damn roasting. What the hell? Yeah, no, yeah, nobody has time for that. Yeah, they got to get some common sense. You right? Bad. Gonna have a and see. My plan is to get a family home. I just want to have a home big enough for all my kids. That way they ain't got to worry about the shit. They can work their jobs and pay me what they can till till they get on their feet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And black men's trying to ruin that for me. I'm a motherfucking get all that shit. All y'all black men that are doing shit like that need to be chin checked. Stevan, do you realize that for some reason though, I'm gonna tell you something on YouTube, it is highly stigmatized. Black men are highly stigmatized. And what do people do? They facilitate the stigmatization. They justify the stigmatization. So if you're a black woman like myself that comes on here and say, "Hey, I'm in love with a black man," people are looking at you like you a fucking batshit crazy. Like, what the fuck? Like you. I remember my friend Laurel. She passed away a few years ago, and this was before she had met her husband, and she had little kids too. I was like, "What the? Why she passed away?" Anyway, um, I remember, I was telling her something, and she was like, "Oh no," she said, "as long as it's not a black guy." She was mixed. She was biracial. She said, "No, I can't deal with no black men. Mm-mm. Don't nobody want to deal with you because you always doing shit. And then when somebody calls you out on it, you can't take responsibility. It's too many of y'all, that's doing stuff like that. And y'all for damn sure shouldn't be stalking nobody, on their job." And you know what? Then, another thing is just, it's so fucking crazy. The ones that are sitting up here on YouTube, I was listening to it last night, and you're just coming on YouTube, hawking and stalking me just so you can be negative as possible, as if I would ever listen to you, as if I would ever, ever, ever let your words ever affect me. I would never. That's another thing black men need to stop doing. Stop letting people's lies and words and deceptions affect you. I had to check my man. I had to check him. I said, "Do you know that people will say anything? Some people will say anything to get their desired result." So it just is what it is, you know. And y'all got to quit being scared of your power and quit using whatever power that you have against women, because you're gonna get fucked up. You are. And I've been sensing that a lot of y'all been sick. A lot of y'all ain't been feeling well. And that's why. Because see, you are sick mentally, and you're doing all this stuff, and you're not doing anything to make yourselves better or to make your life better. And um there listen, we're not everybody on this, it seemed like to me y'all ready to die or something. Y'all ready to be dead, or some of y'all must be possessed or something. Okay, so y'all need to get your shit together. Is what you need to do. And let me tell you something. You may have familiar people that be all in y'all chats and stuff, but really nobody respects you. Really, people just look at you and shake their head and be like, "That's a fact." Nobody respects that. Nobody. Nobody respects somebody that would do something like that. You're trying to commit genocide, and then you're trying to do child sacrifice and ritual sacrifice. And you know what? All of that has been intercepted. Okay, and stop running around here harassing witches. You are no better than a witch. Stop running around here telling black women to not practice witchcraft. You're no better than us. When you get manipulative and start doing little shit, you're doing witchcraft too, hon. So you're a hypocrite. Wake up and start being better men. Not just talking about on a romantic capacity. No. Start being a better fucking person. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's women and children first. Always and forever. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all can come on here and say fuck them kids, and y'all come on. Listen, God is going to take care of them women and them children first. You understand me? The women and children that you're trying to compromise. Yeah. Well, I'm going to TikTok, and I just didn't want to talk about that on here. I'll probably come on here and just talk about the negative stuff, because YouTube is just like my audience is just kind of, yeah, and thanks to black men. Thank you to the black man for doing that. Thank you. Okay. You'll get yours. Trust me on that. And ain't none of your prayers that you say, or none of your witches that you try to go to, can do anything to touch me. Okay, quit trying to act like y'all slave masters. Absolutely ridiculous. You're not a slave master. You're a nuisance. I was listening to one of them talk. I was like, ugh. I was like, God, what a crazy person. Well, that's not always true. But, that's our preference. That's our preference. I know that I've been attracted to white men, you know, but my preference is a black man. And, y'all always doing stupid shit. And so I think y'all need to probably start looking at the sky a little bit more and see what Saturn gonna do. Because Saturn, when that constellation lines up, you're gonna have to deal with it. What do you mean going their own way? You ain't listen. I wish my man would tell me he going his own way. You gonna get your ass back here and love me, god damn it. The hell you talking about going their own way? You can't focus on yourself. You gotta have the family unit. Fuck out of here. Y'all can't afford to focus on yourself. Y'all ain't got no money. Y'all don't have no money. None. Y'all need to stop. Yeah, you be saying that up in your 50s and 60s. And that's why I'm a firm believer in putting a man under witchcraft. Mm-hmm. Ain't no waking up though. You being put to sleep, AM. You ain't waking up. You being put to sleep. We need our men. For real. And that's white women too. Stop running around here talking about I'm celibate and da 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 that shit, man. We you supposed to be having sex. That's why women be getting fibroid tumors and shit all in they stuff. Y'all tripping. I don't mean to be nasty or talk nasty, but that's your job. You have a duty as a man to be the helpmeet of the woman, and you have a duty as a man to make love to her. So all that men going their own way, you just need to get over your slutty ex is what you need to do. To my men going their own way. Oh my God, I can't handle it. I'll make your ass fall in love, the hell, and get out there and work and bring home the paycheck so you can help with these bills. Okay, that's what y'all should be doing. That's that's it. That's all. Of course, living life and having fun, recreational activities and things of that nature. But y'all are, y'all. It seems like y'all becoming possessed by social media or something. I don't know. Yeah, you been. Oh goodness, you better get it together. Running around here looking for somebody's body that look like J Lo, and that don't exist. That don't exist, hon. Start relearning how a real body works. Start relearning that. Okay, y'all act like y'all not even human no more. They lost their damn mind. Yeah, and according to YouTube, nobody should be in a relationship at all because men be killing women. It's YouTube is an extreme sometime. But y'all do need to get yourself together, and even if you're not gonna be with a woman, don't do things to compromise the woman. Stop being. Don't nobody want to hear that mess. Show some respect. Y'all running around here trying to talk to women. I don't listen to them because you know what they doing? They're trying to talk to you like an abusive father. Don't nobody want to deal with a abusive father. My father wasn't abusive to me. So I'm not used to this. I'm not going to sit there and listen to no man talk crazy to me. Need to get it together. But everybody need to get their money right. Everybody need to quit running around here. You need to look more at these relationships that you haven't. People need to look at it from the side of, hey, we're in a partnership. It makes it easier. Black men are making it harder on themselves and other people. That's a fact. And y'all just got it in you. Y'all can, I got 2 black men that are in relationships supposedly, but yet they online trying to make stuff harder on me. Trying to commit genocide to me. And I'm going to tell you something. I may have this sweet, innocent, pretty face. Boy, let me tell you. My spirits is ready to bite a chunk out of your asses. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, that's a fact. Get it together. Stop trying to distract, run around here flagging people's channel. You end up dead messing with people's money. You can't mess with people's money like that. Because none of us can live without money. None of us. You play around with somebody's money, that's a problem. And the reason why a lot of you black men don't know that is because y'all ain't never really had to support yourself. It's always been somebody supporting you. If you knew how it felt to have to go out here in this world and make it, but you haven't. Okay? Half of y'all can't even manifest a job, let alone running a business to manifest anything. And that's because you're limited. Then a lot of the older Black men are setting horribly horrifying examples for the youth. All right, I said my piece. Good night, Stefan. I'm going to sleep. Good night.